A really common problem in Mexico, or at least in Zihuatanejo, is ceiling fans that will stop working at any level other than a very, very slow speed. It's probably happened in at least half of the ceiling fans that we've had at some point. And we were having to hire out an electrician to solve the problem. But the other day, Allie fixed another fan, and she's gonna try to fix this fan for our guest right now. The solution is a capacitor, which you can pick up at a hardware store or Lumicentro here in Ziwa. It's about a 80 peso part, and then you have to take apart the ceiling fan and install it. So we're gonna see if Allie can do it now without electrocuting herself, and we'll show you how we do it.
On the bed. Off of.
There's the old capacitor.
I can't just detach it. Yeah, you're just gonna have to stand and hold them.
Okay. What'd you just do?
I remembered that the number one thing to do is to turn off the electricity. So turn off your breakers. So lots of times the colors of the wires are different. So, I mean, the way I do it, just so that I don't screw it up, is just do piece by piece. Oh, look, it's off. It's my tester.
Well, what does that mean, piece by piece? So how do you...
Oh, well, I'll just take out one wire and I'll reattach. I'll find that wire on this one and I'm going to attach that one to the other piece. So I'll essentially have both of them kind of hanging on for, you know, the next 10 minutes while I do piece by piece.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I could write it down on a piece of paper and be like, okay, the brown one goes to the, but I don't know.
Okay.
So it can be kind of confusing because the wires have colors, but when you purchase a new one, they may not have the same colors. So I guess I could write it down which one goes to which, but instead I will just take off like a piece of one and attach it to the new one so that I know which one goes to which.
Yeah. Another ceiling fan tip is that we're so close to the water that it's recommended to buy a ceiling fan that has plastic blades due to the rust.
You also want to avoid the pressed particle boards because those start to take in moisture and they fall apart too.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Last one.
It's not going any faster though. Can you see the remote, please?
Dang it.
That should be high.
Yeah, here's high. That looks so far.
Yeah.
That's good, right?
That's better, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
There we
Oh
go.
yeah. Woohoo! All right, nice work. Perfect. All right, just need to put it back together now. The last screw, putting it back together. We think everything should work. All right, works perfectly. There you go. We did it. Took us about 40 minutes. It was hot in here. Probably people that are a little more adept.
It didn't take us 40 minutes. That was like 10, 15 minutes.
No, that was 40 minutes. Okay, maybe 35
It
minutes.
was not 35 minutes.
Well, maybe the actual like plugging it in back in was 5 minutes, but it was about 35 minutes. I looked at it. We started at 10:35, and it's like 11:10 now. So, any other tips other than the amount of time? I think somebody else would take maybe 10 minutes, but it took us about 40
Well, it took me 10 minutes to do the last one when I did it by myself. So maybe that's the problem.
Well, you heard it there. She does it better without me. Thank goodness. All right. Well, there's one up in the bathroom that doesn't work, so get to it. All
Well,
right.
the only other tip I have is that I did turn off the breaker and there still was something hot up there, so I did shock myself when I was like messing around up there, even though the breaker was off. I don't know. Mexico wiring.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
All right. Well, maybe this will help you if you have the same problem. All right. Thanks, guys. Adios.